SprintCarUnlimited.com, coming to you from East Bay Raceway Park. High limit winner, Tyler Courtney. My voice is terrible. You have an Outlaw win and a high limit win, and we're still in February. This has got to be pretty special.
Yeah, this is a really good way to start the season. We started today out with a 13th, and I think that's the first time we finished outside the top 10 in a long time. So that kind of sucked, but man, my guys, they don't give up, and we did our homework to get better for tonight. We knew rebounding tonight, especially in the same day, was going to be crucial, and we did just that. So I think the format kind of worked out in our favor in the heat race, a little bit, but then we were really good in the dash, and then the feature, I felt like it was crucial to get around Brad early to where I can run my own race and not kind of let him decide, where to go and where not to go, and that was nice. And I knew at the end that I was slowing down a lot in 3 and 4, but I hadn't really started hearing anybody yet, because every time we'd get there, we get to lap traffic or get a yellow, so those kind of worked in my favor tonight. But yeah, I would assume Corey was a lot closer than I'm thinking he was. So, but it worked out tonight, and obviously, I knew I probably should have gone to the top in 3 and 4, but I felt so good on the bottom that I just stuck to my guns, and like I said, it worked out tonight.
Did you actually see Corey? I mean, it was 0.0.
Yeah, I could hear him. I never quite saw him at the checkered, but I heard him in 1 and 2, and then the lap before the white flag, or no, the first green flag on the green-white checkered there, I heard him in 3 and 4. And yeah, I don't know. I was just, like I said, I was just so focused on making sure I hit the bottom, because I knew 1 and 2 I was really good. I didn't feel like anybody was going to drive around me on the top in 1 and 2. Like I felt stuck there the whole time. 3 and 4 was starting to become my Achilles heel, but like I said, I just done it the whole race. And yeah, but there's going to be times later on in the year where I got to just be comfortable just changing up what I was doing, and as competitive as sprint car racing is right now, you can't just be settling in on the bottom. You got to be able to go move around, and especially when you got a young kid like Corey Day that is absolutely fearless and talented at the same time. He's gonna capitalize on that more times than he's not, and yeah, it's gonna be fun to watch him grow as a person and a race car driver this year.
What is it about East Bay? Everybody talks about it, how tough it is to get traction here, and yet you've been pretty good here over the last few years.
Yeah, I don't know. We just we started. This is one of the first tracks we came to as a wing team. We kind of ran about 30 races in 2020, and then 21 was our first full-time year with the All-Stars. And this is always a non-points race, but we always came down here because we run Volusia, then come here. And one night got rained out, and the other night we ran 4th to like Donnie and I think both Madsen brothers. And so we felt pretty good then. And coming back the next year, I think we won the first night, and then Eliason won the second night. And then last year, yeah, we swept both nights. And I don't know, we just got a pretty good package. I felt like we may have lost that a little bit in the first part of so yesterday into today. But like I said, man, my guys, they don't give up, and I'm glad they don't give up on me, because it would have been pretty easy to give up earlier today. Knowing we got to. Oh, sorry.
He's excited.
I use my hands when I talk, so to give up, especially going into tonight, like it's tough to keep morale up after a kind of dismal finish. But these guys put their heads down and got back to work, and I actually, luckily enough, got to take a little nap and kind of reset myself, and just kind of forget about that night, right? And that's the important part, I feel like, about running for a championship, is putting those bad nights behind you and moving on to the next night, because you let that one bad night roll over into the next one, that can turn into 4 or 5 bad nights. And when you're running with these guys, you can't have 4 or 5 bad nights and expect to win a championship at the end of the year.
Last thing, I'll let you go. 2 National Series wins in the span of a week. What's that say about this team and how you guys are ready to tackle a coast-to-coast schedule?
Yeah, I think people underestimated how hard we were actually racing at the All-Star races. I mean, me and Zeb ran really hard those last few races there for our championship, and then we showed up and won. Me and him both won Outlaw shows at Port Royal. So I think a lot of people kind of underestimated the All-Star series a little bit. I mean, I know it wasn't the flashy series or whatever, but I think the talent and stuff that we got to build ourselves over the past couple of years, me, Zeb, Justin Peck, a lot of these kids, even Chris Wyndham, to have a place to go grow yourself before you come out and do this, I think, and then we were running a lot harder than what people think. That's I think that's showing now. I think Zeb ran 4th tonight. So it's just yeah, I think it shows we're ready to be here, but I think we were ready before that. But I think we're definitely showing now that we are ready to be here.
Well, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
SprintCarUnlimited.com coming from East Bay Raceway Park with high limit winner Tyler Courtney.